Wade and Belinda Abbott's Better Home Living Heat up against Dale and Natalie Rethmel's Tackle Vans Taipans. The second game tonight will start at around 8:10. Back to you guys in the central commentary position.
Yep, welcome to Salters Oval. We have Better Heat kicking off with a bat. My name's Rob.
And Brendan March, how are we going?
Very good. Nice night tonight.
Yep.
Lights are all going. There's a bit of a crowd turning up, so it's excellent to see.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking forward to the Better Heat playing tonight. Should be a good game and hopefully a good score.
Yes, that'll be good. Looks like Better Heat are going to kick off with a couple of the young guns. So my young fella Nick DeLacy with the maroon helmet, and looks like Jordan Mather with the blue helmet will be starting up.
Yeah, that should be good. Looking forward to a good match.
Yes, Lockie Haycock's left arm medium fast. It looks like he's going to be bowling first over tonight.
Yes, and here we go. About a bit of a warm up and looking forward.
It should be good. We got Noel Stitt, bowler's end umpire tonight, and Simon Gills, who you would usually hear in the microphone. He's at square leg at the moment.
Yep.
What's your predictions for tonight?
I'm hoping Better Heat over the Taipans tonight.
Yes, I'll be hoping for a Better Heat. With the young fella playing, but it looks like it's going to be a good game tonight.
Yep.
All right. Well, so umpires are checking with the field. They're still doing a few minor adjustments. Looks like we're about to play with Lockie Haycock's taking the first ball.
All right. And off we go. About to play. And a nice ball down the pitch.
Yeah, beats outside edge there. Went for a cover drive to start off with. Lockie, he just came off getting selected in the under-18 South Queensland team on the weekend.
Oh, right.
So congratulations to him.
Yeah, well done.
And we got these young guns will be going away for their respective age groups for Wide Bay this week.
Oh, that should be fantastic. And a nice hit down the ground.
Picked up pretty well. You got Jordan Mather's going away. He's going with the Country Challenge up in Cairns with the Wide Bay under 16s team.
Yep.
And we got Nick, who's on facing at the moment. He's heading away with the Coastal Burners to Mackay. Hopefully the cyclone stays away as we have Lockie coming in again.
Fingers crossed for the weather. Oh, nice
short
bouncer.
Ball, and we got a bye by the looks there. So Jordan will be on strike.
Mm-hmm.
Lights are just starting to take effect now.
Okay. And hopefully with this cloud can stay off with this weather and no rain.
Yes, we've had a bit of rain in the last few weeks. So
that's right.
Have a little spell from rain now and put the air conditioning on. It's been a bit hot.
Oh.
As Haycock's comes in again. Full toss through.
And down to the what's that?
Deep cover.
Deep
they're going to run three. Yep, they're going for the third. Good running.
Yeah, good running.
That's the joy of being young. You can run.
Nice one in boys.
That would have been a single for myself.
Yes. I'll tell you what, I had a bit of a drench, what was it, last week or this week, doing a bit of DoorDash, and it was raining and pouring, and it wasn't good.
No. No, you don't want to be doing that in the rain.
No, hell no.
That'd be a bit moist.
That's right.
All right, Lockie coming in again to DeLacy. Beats the outside edge again. Looks to be a little bit low there pitch there. It's the second one that hasn't carried through to the keeper.
No, it has not.
It looks like Daniel Unwin with the gloves tonight.
Yeah.
Specialist indoor keeper.
Yep.
See how he goes on the outdoor side of things.
Yep.
Leading wicket taker in Division 2 last year for Waves.
All right. Oh,
Edge through. That'll be 4 runs
Yep,
down to third man,
there
I
goes
dare
4.
say.
That's a lovely hit.
Yes, lovely. If there was, would have been good. Lockie would have been happy with a second slip there.
Oh, definitely 100%.
But you'll take the runs where you can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the end of the over. We're none for 8 off the first over. Just looking to see who's coming on to bowl here. Looks like the old wily left armer Mitch Waters coming on. Bowl these little mediums. Bowls good off cutters, leg cutters.
Yep.
He doesn't mind having to yell at everyone, so
Yeah, he'll
should
be
be interesting.
Yeah, he'll be making sure to getting his boards all round up.
Mather will be on strike. Jordan playing for the North Club here in Bundaberg. Has been playing a bit of first division, which is fantastic for someone in under 16s to be doing.
Yep.
The young fella's having a go as Mitch comes in to bowl.
Oh, nice hit.
Nice quick single there by the young fellas again.
Yep.
What's your thoughts of the score to get tonight? What's par for 10 overs tonight? At
10 overs. I'm going to go, probably guess maybe 120 maybe.
120?
Yeah, maybe 120.
I think they'd be happy with that. I reckon anything 90 plus is going to be hard to get tonight.
Yeah, I'd love to see more runs tonight in their T10s.
As Waters comes into the Lacey.
Oh,
Beats
and-
the outside edge.
Yes. Very
They're
nice
club
play.
mates, these two.
Oh, really?
Both of them play at Waves.
Yeah.
Nick made his debut in first grade about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So Mitch Waters has been in that first grade team probably for the last 10 to 12 years. So
There you go.
wily old veteran coming in to DeLacy. Punches it straight to the fielder at mid-off.
Mm-hmm.
A few adjustments in the field by the looks.
Yep.
You've got cover going out to a deep cover now.
Alrighty.
So I'd say we're going to
Moving
get a
around
nice
some
full juicy one outside off here.
Yep.
Straight down the ground.
Yep.
That's a great shot. That's probably
Nice.
going to go for 4.
Nice hit.
That moves DeLacy to 8, I believe,
I
with
think
that
so.
shot. It takes better heats to none for 13.
None for 30. Oh, that's a nice hit and nice single.
Well, we're looking at leg buys there off the pad by umpire Gills.
So the first two I'm looking at here is Nick DeLacy and Matthew Pottsbon. Is that right?
We got Jordan Mather on strike at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
As he pushes that to mid off. As there overthrows, there's overthrows here.
Yep.
This
Come
might go for 4.
Yeah, come on, boys.
No, it's not going to quite make it.
Oh, maybe another. Oh, they're pushing for 3.
They'll get a 4 here. That's their 4th run.
Yeah, nice.
The joys of being young, being able to sprint like that.
Oh, mate. I tell you what, I used to play cricket when I was a youngster for Brothers White, and I wasn't the best at cricket, but I managed to pull like 8 runs in total. I was the best bowler, but it wasn't the best at fielding though, but I was great at cricket though. Best spin bowler.
Very good.
Yeah.
There's none for 18 off 2. As Haycox will come back into bowl here.
Okay.
DeLacy on strike. These two teammates for Wide Bay Tavs.
Oh, there you go.
So they should know each other a little bit.
Yep.
That's a great shot.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder butt.
Yep. Nice.
Good field positioning there. Short cover.
Yep.
Key guys for the Taipans tonight. Obviously, Haycock's with the ball.
Yep.
Toby Lamond, he's wearing the 2 out there. Good up-and-comer cricketer as well.
Yeah.
Chris Duff, I'd say he's captain, as that's a wide.
Oh, that's
and
a one bit of a miss,
runs.
and that's going to be runs there. Will they push for 2? Yes, they will, and come back.
That's good running. Yeah, Chris Duff, the captain. He'll be wearing the number 3 over there by the looks. Wide Bay veteran as well.
Yep.
Off spinner, middle order batter, can bat anywhere but.
Yeah.
So in there you've got Dale Steele from East.
Oh, yeah.
Another veteran of the game. Hits a massive ball, hit some big balls last
yeah,
weekend.
he does. And it's a nice short hit, and they go for a single.
Single there to DeLacy. Mather now on strike. A few more people starting to roll in here.
Yep. Love to see more crowd coming in.
Yep. I think it might even be ladies' night tonight. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Ladies' night last night was a good night had by all by what I saw. So
Yeah.
as Haycox comes into bowl to Mather.
Yep. No run by there. I believe next week is the grand final,
I believe it is. The better heat, I believe, have qualified.
Yes.
The other games, well, depending on how Taipans go tonight and the other games go, will be who Heat will play.
Yes. I'm looking forward to Better Heaton to win the comp.
Tight bowling here by Haycox. He's come back pretty well here.
Yeah.
Apart from the wide that they ran 4, I think, or 3. Not many runs off this over. It's been good economical over by Haycox.
Yeah, pretty steady over. It's been pretty steady.
It's in the air, but it's short.
Yeah,
They're going for the run.
quick run.
And he might be out.
He might be
No.
out.
Umpire shakes the head.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a replay of that
Yeah,
one.
let's get a replay. Oh, this could be close.
I reckon if we had the technology here, we'd be looking upstairs.
Definitely.
Very good, smart fielding there by Duff. Direct hit.
Definitely.
Haycox to DeLacy. Just leave that one.
Nice bowling.
Good over there.
And the Heat are none for 23.
Yes, 2 gone. 3 gone now. Not a bad little run rate actually. That's where they probably want to be. That's a par run rate at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
As number 19 for the Taipans, we're just having a look who that is. Mr. Solano usually has the gloves. He's asking for the replay.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Noel Stitt says no.
No.
Mitch Waters, well, he's second over.
Yep. Just a question. How long has Noel Stitt been an umpire?
I remember him umpiring as I was a junior, and I'm 41 at the moment, so I'd say at least 30 years, as that's a good...
Yep.
They go in the single, and the pressure on the field there gets the single and makes it easy.
Yeah. Very nice shot, by the way, too.
Robert Cowan just having a little misfield there in cover. It's good to see these singles. That's even though it's T10, getting off strike is key. Put the bad balls away, get off strike on the good balls.
Yep.
You want to be trying to score every ball.
Yep.
As Waters comes into DeLacy.
You want to get every shot
That's
hit.
a wide.
And that is a wide. But nice.
Good keeping there by Unwin.
Nice.
That one didn't carry again. Going in front of Slip to take that one. That's Dale Steele and Slip.
That's a nice line, though. Oh,
Another wide.
Another wide.
So Mr. Consistent, 2 wides in a row. That's
Yep. Need to keep it in line, boys. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind playing cricket for the Big Bash one day. Be good.
Yes, well, next year, nominate.
Yep.
You get your opportunity, I'm sure.
Yep. I want to make sure I do a little bit of training in there too.
Well, beats the edge. Good ball there.
Good ball, good ball.
A little bit up and down the carry once again. That one travelled through quite nicely, but with the 2 balls before didn't carry. So actually, conditions probably favour Mitch Waters here with these off cutters and all that sort of stuff as he comes into DeLacy. Beats the outside edge again.
Nice line. Like to see the boys get up there and hit more balls out there, get more 4s and 6s, because it is a T10 tonight.
Waters to DeLacy.
Oh, that's
Through
a
the gap,
great
that's
shot.
straight to the fielder.
A nice quick single.
Mather on strike. Bringing the economy back here this over. Only a couple of wides in that single.
Oh, that is a
shot.
high hit, and that's safely on the ground.
They're going to have to run it, but I might get 3 if they push.
Yeah, they will.
3 easy. Good running once again.
Yep. Good running, boys.
Still 1 or 2 balls left in the over. Couple of wides earlier on by Waters. Won't be happy with that. He'd be looking to take a wicket here. Pushes another fielder back to deep long on. And just punches it through deep
Nice.
long off for the single there. As that's the end of the over.
And the Heat are none for 31. Oh, can't hit myself.
Change of bowler at the northern end.
Alright, yeah, alright.
Alright. Yep.
Well, we got to change the bowling here. We got Dale Steele coming in,
The veteran?
the veteran from East. A few years ago, was lucky enough to be playing against him. I was Magpie myself,
Oh, yeah.
and saw him put young Caleb Zigfoos straight over that light pole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a massive hit, massive
Yeah,
bomb.
big
So
giant hit. That's
he
for
can
sure.
hit a ball
Yep.
as he's bowling to DeLacy. He's medium paces.
And that is... Oh, can they make it through? Yes, they can.
Bit hesitant there, but gets off strike, gets the single. Changing the field here for young Mather.
Oh,
Another single there.
another single.
Single a bit off. Goes to none for 33 off the 4. This is 4.2.
Yeah, the Heat are going a bit steady at the moment. Oh,
Leg by there.
Yeah,
Another single.
another
Good
leg.
running, but
yeah, definitely.
good to see him get off strike. They will need to probably start playing a few shots
Yeah,
now.
they need to start pushing here, the Heat.
Yes, got him. That's
Yeah, got
LBW.
him. LBW. And that is a nice wicket by the Taipans.
Jordan Mather, unfortunately, playing across the line there. And it looked like it got him on the toe.
Yep. And the Heat are now 1 for 34. And in comes our next batsman.
It looks like Greg Raybon coming in.
Greggy.
East second grade captain, who he was last year. I'm assuming he still would be.
Yep.
Can hit a ball.
Oh, he can smash it out of the park if he wanted to.
So we might see a few fireworks coming up here.
Well, let's hope so.
Be interesting to see what they push someone straight out to deep mid wicket. That is a favourite shot of his, but everyone else seems to be up at the moment. So be interested in see how he plays the first few balls.
Yep. Oh, swing and a miss.
Trying to hit it straight to deep mid wicket. Be a bit of a chuckle there. Club mates here, Steele and Raybon.
Oh. Is that another leg beat?
Going down leg by the looks.
Yep.
And that's the end of the over. Good over.
Yeah, and Heat still for 1 for 34.
Toby Lamont coming into bowl here. He's off spinners.
Yep. What is your great memories of cricket back in the day?
Being around your mates more than anything.
Yeah.
Lucky enough to play a fair bit of cricket around the place, and
Oh, yeah.
it was always what happened after the game that I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I love a bit of backyard cricket and beach cricket. Can't go wrong.
Toby Lamont from Brothers, opening bat this season.
Oi.
Oh, popped in the air. Good bowling to start with.
Nice line.
Coming around the wicket.
Oh,
There's
that
a
could
chance.
be out.
Nah, it's
No, it's safely
drops.
on the ground.
Showing a bit of intent there, but the leading edge there, just falling in between fielders there.
Yeah,
This will be interesting. Raybon to the off spinner here. I can see solid over sign straight across from us, being the target like the old Mercantile Mutual signs.
Yeah. Oh, nice hit.
Inside edge there, straight to fine leg, who's up on the circle on 45.
Yeah, I think the Taipans are restricting the heat. And that is up
That's
in the
out.
air, and that's out. Nice catch by.
I'm just trying to see. We'll have a look in a sec. That looks like Solano.
All right.
So the wicket keeper usually taking the catch at mid off.
And there goes Greggy. And on the bat is Ollie.
The English import for East this year.
He is a lovely chap, isn't he?
Haven't had the pleasure of meeting him yet, but a young fellow who's he's batting with now said that he's been really good with him, chatting with him and a little bit of guidance on the field.
Yep.
Someone with his experience, so it's good to see.
Yeah.
It's good to see his first import from England for a few years.
Yeah, I'd love to see more imports for the Bundy Big Bash.
Definitely.
I'd love to see more teams in the future too. Nice start.
Titan right up here, Lamond. TC Lamond. Bowling very well at the moment. Good bowling. That's a
Good
great
bowling.
over.
Yep.
One
And-
off it.
And the Heat are now 2 for 35.
I think it's now time for these guys to probably have a crack here.
Yep.
4 overs to go. We sort of see Chris Duff, their captain, coming out to bowl his off spinners. So be interesting to see what the young fella does here.
Yep.
I think we'll be trying to put a few in the grandstand now.
Hopefully. I reckon we'll probably ever get like 50 to 60 runs. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think they'll still be trying to push. They want 10 and over here, so I think they want to get at least 75 to be competitive. Taipans do have a good batting line up here, and
Yeah,
they do need to score runs now.
that's right.
Duff to the Lacey. Oh, that stayed low.
Nice line.
That one stayed very low. You have to get on the front foot on this pitch.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Well, there's an edge, I think.
And that's down to the ground. Will it make 4? No,
No.
it won't. We'll come back maybe for 2.
You get 2 of that one. No slip, as you would assume, being a T10. If that was a Saturday game, I'd say that was probably close to being out.
Yeah.
Pulls that one away to deep square leg, just for the single, but
Yep. Yeah, looks like they're hit on a bit of a steady, but they need to get a wriggle on here. They need to win this match tonight.
I don't think Horn will muck around here. He's played this format before, so he'll have a crack.
Yeah,
I'll get the single there.
that's a nice push away.
Haycox picks that up. Won't be running on his arm.
Yeah. I thought Liam Walsh was going to be on the field tonight to help out the Taipans. And that's
Straight
a nice hit down to the ground,
Straight to Lockie Haycox.
and that's a single.
Nothing wrong with the shot. Just need to get that in the gap. Need a few of those to go through the gap now.
Yeah,
pulled that.
that's
That's out.
Got him. And that's a nice catch by one of the
Toby
Taipans.
Lamond.
Yeah, Toby Lamond.
Going for the short boundary there. Couldn't get under it. As we see Posibon.
Yep, that's Ollie Horn out, and Heat are now out for 3 for 40.
Yes.
Not going so great.
Matt Posibon. Library, as some call him. These guys are teammates at Waves as well.
Yep.
So at least there's a little bit of a known factor here. He can hit a ball. He loves that shot. I can see a couple going into the grandstand up there.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we can hit here a ball on the roof.
And that was the end of the over too
Yep.
for Duff. No, they've changed the bowler here, so
Yeah.
it was going to be Lamond. I don't see.
I think they're going to switch it up now. Michael Penny?
Yep, Michael Penny's on.
And he's about to bowl his leg spin? Or wrist spin?
Yeah, off spin.
Off spin, okay.
Yes.
Oi, that is...
Oh, he's been stumped.
Oh, I've been stunned.
He's
Oh.
obviously dragged the foot there.
Yeah.
He's
That's a nice bowling line. Yeah, unfortunately, but for the better Heat, the Heat are now 4 for 40.
DeLacy just trying to hit that over the top of cover there, and I think he's just dragged the foot by the looks of
Yeah,
it.
completely missing it.
It's unfortunate. So who we got? We got the captain, I think, is coming out.
Yeah.
Napa, Christopher Napa.
Mr. Napa.
From Norths. Unlikely role for him here. He's usually likes to graft an innings, and
Did he?
he's going to have to hit from ball one, I think.
Yeah.
There's only 2.5 overs left. 40 is not enough at the moment.
Nope. This could be an easy win if Keith can keep going with this. Do ya? So let's see if Napa can smash a couple balls out in the park, eh? See what happens.
Cut. There's. I think that's who you were talking about before on the field.
Walshy.
Well fielded there. In at point. The Taipan's water boy does a good job too.
Yeah, and I've been helping out as well, which is great for the bit of heat.
Good footwork there.
Yeah, good footwork and nice single. Yeah, I think we're looking at maybe just 50.
Oh, I'm looking at the side of oval sign down there, mid wicket. I can see one going straight there. Let's see. No, straight down the ground for a single.
For a single.
Another tight over here.
Yeah, it's been very tight in the last few hours, hasn't it?
After a good start, 23, 24 off the first 4. Oh, that stays low as well. Good glove work there by Unwin. Very good up the stumps. He's indoor cricket.
Yeah.
Wicket keeping days.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, and safe on the ground. And who's done after that? They push for 2.
It's good running there by Posibon. That's a very good 2. They need as many as they can with 2 overs to go. That's the end of the over.
And for 44, Brisbane. Better Heat, sorry.
Brisbane Heat, good win last night.
Yes, I loved it. We absolutely smashed Melbourne Stars last night. Fantastic win.
Well, what were your thoughts on the 99? Should the crowd have booed the teammate?
Oh, probably not, maybe.
No, I don't think so either.
It was definitely a win by the Brisbane Heat last night. Definitely. I think one of the Melbourne Stars players is spin bowler.
Not sure, sorry.
The one I can't remember his name. He got injured during last night's match.
Oh, that's a wide ball with Lamont. Let's one go there. Maxwell at his arm.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Lamont to Posibon. Oh, runs there. Was that a bottom edge or was that going to be buys? That is the question. Bottom edge? No, buys.
Not buys.
The hand goes up by Noel Stitt.
Tell you what, Sweppo managed to claim a couple wickets too last night.
He did. He bowled very well, the spinners, actually, at the Gapper.
Oh.
Mondolapa, that's great bowling once again.
Great bowling.
First year for TC Lamont bowling his off spinners, and he's doing very, very well. I've watched a few of his games for Tavs for Wide Bay as he comes in again to Napa. Beats the bat again.
Beats the bat, yeah.
Great bowling. Very, very tight bowling here.
Oh,
straight down the
air.
ground. No one there.
No one there. Land safely.
They run the 2, but that's good running once again. Again, a bit too pace this pitch. He looked like he was really early on that shot.
Oh,
it's a drop. I think that was Steele. Steele doesn't usually drop too many. Chance of run outs, but he's dropped it as well.
Yeah, wow. That was nearly out by Napa.
They're going to push these twos at least. They need to do that as a minimum.
Alright, so we're on to 50 runs now.
Still got a flashing bail as Stitt waits for him to bowl. TC Lamont in. Beats the keeper again.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2 at least.
2 buys. I've talked Unwin up at the stumps and he's let a couple go there.
Yeah.
Unwin's a teammate of mine, so I don't mind giving him a little bit of banter.
Yeah. You got to have a bit of banter during cricket.
Absolutely.
Or any sport, really. No matter if you're mates or anything. And Michael Penny is on to bowl again.
Last over.
Let's see what happens in the last over.
Hopefully we see a couple of big shots here.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I still think that solar oval sign over there is in trouble. Straight down the ground, that will be 4.
Yeah, 4
That's
runs.
A very good
nice
shot.
Hit.
Posibon over cover there. Down towards the Don Talon Pavilion. New sign up there. The BCA clubhouse is now named the Don Talon Pavilion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, great place to have a beer too.
When did they rename that one?
Earlier in the season, so a lovely new sign down there.
Yeah, I might go check it out.
Great local legend, Australian player.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. We got a dot there from that last ball. Straight down the ground, that will be at least 2 here. They're going to push it.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They're safe for single.
So 7 off the over so far, 3 balls to come. I'd be wanting to try and get to at least 70 here.
I reckon 60. That's a single.
So 2 sixes to get to 70, 2 singles to get to 60. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping to see the 6s here.
We haven't seen a 60 tonight. 6. Oh,
it's over him.
Just missed his fingers.
Will that will make it to the boundary. Timely boundary there with 1 ball to come.
What will happen in this last ball?
60 62.
62, so over the 60 mark. Oh, nice.
That might go all the way there. That's short.
Short, it's 4.
That is 4 runs.
And that is a nice hit by the better Heat.
That's the end of the 10.
And over the 10. And what was your thoughts over the first half?
Not too bad. I think the Heat are probably 20 runs short here. Yep. I think they were hoping to get around that 80 mark.
It wasn't too convincing.
The bowling was very good, but
I
thought Lamond was excellent. I thought Penny was very good towards the end there as an off spinner.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be very interesting to see how the Heat attack this next 10 overs with the ball. It will be tough.
Yeah, I reckon the Taipans might get it, I think.
Be very interesting. Heat do bat all the way down the order.
Yep.
But we might take a break here in between.
Yep, and I'm going to might have a field.
No worries.
All right, thank you.
Hey guys, we're halfway through the first T10 game of tonight's Aussie Bundy Big Bash. None for 66 is what the Heat put on the board. So the Taipans will be chasing 67 runs off their 10 overs. We're going to do the toss for the second game tonight, which is Dale Hodge and Caddy Chadwick Searles RV Centre Vikings up against Billy Moorhead's Headlands Pies. Scott Irwin, captain of the Vikings. Reece Grills captaining the Pies tonight. And Simon Gills here to witness the toss as one of the official standing umpires. Scotty, you're going to toss the coin. Tails is the call, and tails it is. Pies have won the toss. They're going to have a bowl. Mate, probably say it's been a fairly tough tournament for the Pies in general in this 23-24 season, mate.
Yeah, it has. Probably the disappointing thing is that we've put ourselves in positions to win games. Probably 3 of the 4 games that we have gone down, we've been in a position to win, especially last week at 4 for 11. We just can't seem to get over the line, and it's just the way it's been. But we've had a few injuries. Jesse Richardson going down with injury, been a big loss, and we just haven't been able to field our best squad.
Yeah, Jesse obviously been a big miss. Billy Moorhead, any sort of feedback from him over the past couple of weeks?
No, I haven't heard too much from Bill. I believe he was still getting over the premiership hangover with Collingwood winning, but no, he's been on a few holidays and obviously a very busy man down at Headlands. So no, I haven't heard a lot from Bill.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing we haven't heard from Bill. And look, the Pies have had won back-to-back premierships there. It's always going to be tough to get the three-peat.
Yeah, it always is, especially with the change of squads and everything like that. But yeah, we gave it our best shot, and hopefully tonight we can send out what's potentially going to be the last ever game for the Pies out as a winner. Bill's indicated that he's not coming back on as a franchisee next year, so we want to send out him out a winner.
So also along with that, playing for a bit of pride tonight, wanting to avoid that dreaded wooden spoon.
Yeah, absolutely. No one likes to finish on the bottom of the ladder.
So, yeah, going hard for the win tonight, but are we balancing that up with giving a few young fellas a bit of a go, or what's the game plan?
Yeah, no, we're going to give everyone a go tonight, especially those guys that have been out here every game, and I think it might be 10 blokes get one over each or something like that, and we're going to have a bit of fun tonight.
Right, all the best, Reece, and I'll let you guys go and get ready. If Scotty Irwin can come on in. Sort of similar questions for you too, Scotty. It's been a tough tournament for the Vikings. You've been in a couple of situations where you might have got a couple of extra wins under your belt, but just haven't been able to quite get it over the line.
Yeah, that's right. There's been quite a few games which we probably could have won, but just a couple of bad overs here and there, and yeah, it's cost us in the end. So.
And like I said to Reece, you guys want to play for a bit of pride tonight, avoid the dreaded wooden spoon.
Yeah, definitely. We don't end up on the bottom, so yeah, win tonight will be good. And
going hard tonight. But you've also got a few young fellas having a run around tonight, going to give them a bit of a go, see how they pan out.
Yeah, definitely, just like Reece, everyone might get a bowl tonight, who knows, we'll wait and see what happens.
Right, enjoy your T10 experience. And back to you guys up in the central commentary position.
Thanks. Thank you very much, Shearsy. I've been joined with Daniel from Queensland Cricket.
G'day,
Thank you
Ras.
very much for joining us tonight.
Mate, it's a pleasure to be here. Bit of Bundy Big Bash, how good?
Yes, very good. Saw you out there with the kids earlier.
Yeah, look, we got some very talented players coming through, not the least of which is young Harry Waters, whose father, we saw him roll the arm over a bit earlier on. Harry has taken to bowling like a duck to water, just like his old man. And hopefully we will see Mitch Waters have a bit of a bat later on as well.
Yeah, he will have a hit. So we're about to go Ollie Horn with the ball. He'll be bowling to Solano at the striker's end, Toby Lamond at the non-striker's end. Good first ball, it's beating the keeper, but
Quick single, looks like Lamond's called 2. Maybe they're going to even go for 3. No, he's stayed at the non-striker's end.
Solano not interested in those threes. He's Toby Lamond nearly overlapped him.
Look, Lamond, he's a very young commodity. Obviously his hamstrings are in significantly better shape. So it's no wonder he wanted to run 3.
Yes, if he tried making me run a 3, I would tear the hamstrings. So wouldn't be good. As Horn comes in. Well, beats the outside edge. Well taken there by Hyde. You know Hyde's keeping because he's got the Larry bright boots on.
That's a great way to tell them apart.
I think they're bright orange tonight. So how's your time been in this area with the junior cricket and stuff like that with Queensland Cricket?
Mate, it's been fantastic. I might touch on that in a sec. Swing and a miss, big swing, no ding, and straight through to Hyde in the wicket keeper's position. Yes, no, it's been fantastic up in Wide Bay. I've had a great time. We've unearthed a lot of young prospects all over Wide Bay, not just here in Bundaberg, but done plenty of work down in Fraser Coast, Kingaroy in the South Burnett, North Burnett. It's talented players all over.
That's going to go close to all the way. Yes, it does. It beats the fielder, 4 runs.
Great shot. He's really put some hurt on that ball there.
Yeah, there are some very good young cricketers coming through, especially this area. I'm lucky enough to be able to coach a few of them. Is there anyone that really stands out to you at the moment?
I'll answer that in a sec.
Or Misfield.
It's a little sloppy. We've got a slow outfield here. That's not going to make it all the way to the fence. They come back for 3, I believe.
Yep.
Look, I've seen so many players. It's hard to single anyone out, but there was a result that was particularly surprising, and we hosted the Wide Bay Primary School Woolworths Cricket Blast Cup.
Yep.
In Maryborough, and all the winners from Kingaroy, North Burnett, Fraser Coast and Bundy came. As he comes in for, I believe, the second last ball of the over. He's beaten the bat there. And
That
the last
is
ball
over.
of the over, my mistake. And we had Norval, the raging hot favourites, Norval State School, having won the Bundy competition quite convincingly, coming into Fraser Coast, Maryborough to play the whole Wide Bay competition. And Norval had beaten St Pat's in the Bundy final to get there, and they ended up coming up against St Pat's in the semi-final for Wide Bay, and St Pat's quite unexpectedly got their revenge.
Oh, very good.
And I believe it set back Mr. Kruger's recovery from his knee surgery several months when he found out about that result. I have it on good authority that the substitute teacher who took them to Maryborough, his name escapes me, but I have it on good authority that Krugs told him, bring the trophy or don't come back.
As Napa comes into bowl. That's the bottom edge down the third man there. 2-pace pitch here tonight. Yes, Mr. Kruger wouldn't have been happy. I've had some dealings with Mr. Kruger as a coach with kids sport. He's touch football as well. You've got rugby league. He's a good person to have around with all the kids.
And he expects excellence, quite rightly so. Napa in again.
Down to third man. Another one that stays low. Napa's a tall man. So who ended up winning that competition?
Well, St Pat's, they knocked Norval out in the semis, and then St Pat's came up against Star of the Sea from Harvey Bay, and I believe it was a 1-run victory for St Pat's. Napa in again.
That's 4 runs.
Beautiful cut shot that. Straight to the boundary, no questions asked.
It's a great shot there by Solano.
Beautiful stroke play there. Yeah, no, so Norval bowed out in the semi-finals quite unexpectedly. St Pat's through to the final and to lift the trophy in the end, which was very unexpected for everyone. But that's why we play sport. That's why we don't just have it on paper.
That's exactly right. That's a late cut down. I think that's Posibon down at third man.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from here, to be fair. The balcony obstructing the view, but I'll take your word for it, Ras.
Napa towards the last ball of the over, and they'll just get a little quick single.
quick single there, sneaky.
Lamont loves a little cheeky single. Can't speak. I know, one to come.
Yeah, just keep the strike rotating. That's Lamont's game. Doesn't want to get bogged down at the striker's end for too long. Quick single, get back down the other end.
Well, it has been hot. He swung that hard. He was trying to get the airflow going. But that's the end of the over. It's 2 for 17.
Taipan's off to a great start here. 17 runs off the first 2 overs. Chasing a total of 66, so they're in with a pretty good shout at this stage.
That's 6.
Whoa.
That is a good shot there. Short boundary.
I dare say that would have cleared the boundary at the MCG, mate. That was huge.
Toby Lamond can hit a ball when he wants to. He's not only good at the quick singles. And Toby will be wanting his Coca-Cola, I think. He's ready to get this game over and done with.
Well, if he keeps hitting those sixes, we might not even see out the over.
There's another one. That is huge. That's over the roof of the Don Talon Pavilion. There are cars parked behind there. We might have a smash window.
Certainly wouldn't want to be chowing down on a curry over there right about now. Toby Lamond turning the grandstand into an absolute war zone.
Very good curry here.
Excellent curry. I love the butter chicken. Not too spicy. Some people like it more spicy, not me. I might even go get one between games.
Yes, definitely. I had a Rogan Josh a couple of weeks ago and it was fantastic. So there's a change in field, but unfortunately you can't put fielders in the grandstand. They may still be looking for the ball.
Yeah, slight delay here.
There
Here
it
we go.
comes.
We found it. I think they had to pull it out of someone's headlight.
Yes, definitely.
Thankful I didn't park my car there.
No, I didn't park there as well.
We got more sense than that.
Yep. Can Posibon come back from that? Can we see a wicket? Make the game interesting. Let's go. Oh, it's gone. Caught behind. Jade Hyde has taken a one-hander. And he has made the game interesting after being belted for 2 sixes.
Judging by the body language on Lamond, he's not happy. I know you thought he might have wanted his Coke, but I dare say he would have wanted to stay in a little bit longer than that. He's done a fair bit of damage. 2 sixes, big sixes, and a couple of quick singles, and he's kept the scoreboard attendants busy. That's a pretty good knock for a T10. Is this Waters coming in?
This is Waters coming in, your man.
This is Waters.
Now he will trouble the people in the grandstand and maybe even Shearsy in the announcer's box next to us. He does like hitting the ball this way. They are teammates here, Waves Division 1 teammates, opening the bowling usually together, so there might be a little bit of banter here in between balls as well.
Look, it's mate against mate here in the Bundy Big Bash. Small town vibes, everyone knows everyone, particularly in the cricket scene. Mitch Waters, is he going to get his eye in or is he going to go hell for leather straight away? Posibon in again. Bit of defence there from Waters. Nice block. He's been teaching his young boy Harry that in the junior blasters.
Yeah, it's been playing against and with Mitchell for nearly 20 years now. There's not too many times where he blocks it. So it'll be interesting to see what he does next ball. Quick single.
Quick single to end the over.
Might be one to come.
One more.
It has been a long over, just having to chase that ball over the Don Patalan Pavilion.
This is true, and this is the thing about T10s, is you can lose track of time, particularly when you got Toby Lamond hitting sixes. Full toss there, hit straight down the pitch, knocks the bails off the stumps. You do not see that every day.
I think that's actually saved the boundary too. Good fielding there by the 3 sticks. That's 1 for 31 off 4.
Well, they're in a pretty good spot here, the Taipans. They're very close to the halfway point of where they are in the innings, but they're well ahead in terms of run rate, if the off the top of my head maths serves me correctly.
As we have Nick DeLacy, my young fella, coming in to have a bowl with these medium paces.
Nick DeLacy. So this is your young bloke?
Yeah, it's my stepson. He's a pretty handy cricketer, better cricketer than I ever was. So here we are, having a crack here, I dare say.
All right. Well, we'll have to put the family bias to one side for a sec.
He bowls about 190 kilometres an hour, so he is quick.
190.
Maybe 90 kilometres an hour, but that's okay. Good start.
Just keep the runs ticking over. That's all they need. They're in a great position. In saying that, DeLacy won't be too disappointed with that to the start of his over. Just a single. Particularly, we've seen the damage the Taipans can do. They'll be happy to just keep them to small shots like that.
That's going to go for 4.
It's beaten third man.
Third man's up in the circle, and it's just gone past him for 4 there, unfortunately, for DeLacy. Fortunately for the Taipans.
Look, it's unlucky for DeLacy. I mean, placement of the fielder. You could question whether you want someone back there or not in a game like this, in this sort of position. 31 runs to go for the Taipans. Hindsight's 20/20, but perhaps you want to be a bit more defensive than that. DeLacy in again. That's beaten the bat and almost beaten the keeper. Dot ball. Very handy in these T10s, dot balls, Russ.
Yeah, haven't had too many in this innings. Unfortunately for Heat, they probably had a few too many in their innings. Didn't find the boundary enough. TC Lamond probably got a couple more sixes than the whole Heat innings as DeLacy comes into bowl.
Calls of no run there and another dot. This is what the Heat need. Dot balls for days.
DeLacy, 15 years old, off to Mackay this weekend for the state challenge. It's good bowling.
Another dot. Well, if this is anything to go by, he should carve up in Mackay.
We have 5 wide bay boys in the Burners team. It's good for the area. going up there. The Burners team's a combination of Wide Bay and Sunshine Coast, so 5 from this area. Very good cricketers too. Bottom edge for 4.
Dare I say, a slightly arsey shot there from Waters.
Yes.
Bottom edge beats the keeper, beats third man significantly. That's 4 runs to get him up to 1 for 40 at the halfway point of the innings, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, only probably chasing about 2.5, 3 and over now.
It's very comfortable.
Yes, we got young Jordan Mather, another one of the young guns coming in. He's going off to the country challenge as long as TC Jasper stays away. He's off to Cairns tomorrow for the Bulls Masters Country Challenge.
Yes, I've heard the Bulls Masters Country Challenge is in danger of being cycloned out. I had a bit of a chat with the great Bruce Deem in the office today. He told me he's booked his flight, he's booked his accommodation, he's not sure if he's even going anymore. So hopefully the cyclone stays out.
Yes, hopefully it heads north and doesn't interfere with the cricket or anyone else. Everyone up there, we are thinking of you. Just going down leg there, but good first ball. Bowling little medium paces.
Good chat in the middle out from the heat, you can hear that. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home. That is a huge swing. He's got nowhere near that, and that's because it's a wide. That is the last thing the Heat needed.
Yes, you need to be getting dot balls, not giving away runs and re-bowling them, unfortunately. Oh, he's got a wicket. He's bowled him. Your man Mitch Waters has gone across the line, and the fluorescent bales are flying here at the Soldiers Oval tonight. Sorry, that wasn't Mitch Waters. That would have been Solano gone.
Apologies to the Waters family. Our deepest regrets on that. Mitch Waters still very much alive in this game.
Lucky I'm not at training next week. Mitch will be yelling at me for saying he got out.
But no, Solano, unfortunately. Look, he's opened the innings. He's taken a fair bit of shine off the ball. And now we got big Bobby Cowan coming out to the middle to join Waters. Hopefully for the Taipans, this is the partnership that brings it home for them. They need 26 runs to win.
Plenty of balls to get it in. It's a full toss. That will nearly be a no ball. But umpire Gills doesn't want to put his arm up. That's a very lucky outcome there for the Heat there, because I think that might have been a no ball.
Is that umpire Gills, umpire Simon Gills?
That is Simon Gills.
Simon Gills of Shalom College fame.
Yes. Oh, that might be out.
Big appeal.
No, going down leg, says Noel Stitt. Yes, Simon Gills, Shalom College. He's also the Queensland under-15 schoolboys coach this year. So he's taken that role on. Just come back from Ipswich, where it was rain affected.
Quick single there, just rotating the strike. Good cricket all round. Yeah, look, Gilsey, we have a fair bit to do with Gilsey. We're in talks with him, organising the Street Smart Secondary Schools 2020 comp for next year. His Shalom, the defending champions of Wide Bay.
Quick work there by Hyde. The bales were flashing as bright as these boots there. Yes, Shalom have a fairly handy opens team. We got the likes of Lucy Hamilton, in that team. Toby Lamond himself, Ollie Bogue. I would say Nick DeLacy will be in that team next year, as will young Jordan Mather. So there's a fair few of them that are playing in this competition now, and they'll be playing there next year as well.
Yeah, of course, young Lucy Hamilton playing for the Heat in the WBBL as well. She's a fantastic ambassador for female cricket in Wide Bay. And didn't get to see Lucy play in this year's comp. She must have been down in Brisbane training at the time.
Yeah, she played earlier on in the earlier stages, but yes, obviously would have a lot of other commitments.
She's got bigger fish to fry, and that's fair enough.
We've got Julian Bond coming into bowl. Nearly gets a wicket first ball, inside edge. That may run all the way, but
Slow outfield. Hasn't been mowed, I think, and that's just slowed up right there near the boundary. Batter's still coming back for 3, I believe.
yes.
Handy runs.
Yeah, we've got Lucy was in Canberra, I believe, at the moment with the WNCL, playing for the Fire, but then straight from there she'll be joining a couple of other area juniors like Taylor Stumer and Staines in the Queensland Under-19 competition, as that's another inside edge.
Almost an exact replay of the previous shot. Little bit more bat on that ball as it comes closer to the boundary, but still slows up. Back for 3 once again. Doesn't matter, they don't need boundaries at this point. 3 will cut it.
I think Greg Rayborn chasing that one, he's really impressed about having to run there 2 in a row, as he's getting a bit of banter from his teammates by the
I can
sounds.
see him yelling to the keeper to do his job and stop those ones. Do your job, keeps.
They've got the young fella going there now, so I reckon my point will get the next ball past him, go for 4 just to make him run again. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's got it too.
You called it.
I've called it. He's stopped it, but that's great fielding. Great fielding there by Rayborn.
He'll be looking for his next hiding spot after that.
Even the announcers are giving it to Rayborn at the moment. Oh, there's the inside edge again. They've got a young fella there. Mather's got a chase.
This is the 3rd one for the over.
Shade a little bit more toe than Rayborn then, getting down to that ball.
Yes, well, that's to be expected.
Did the talking about junior cricket and junior Queensland teams, the Queensland Under-19 boys playing the final today?
I would have to check my emails.
We'll check that one. I believe they might have played New South Wales Metro in the final today.
I feel like I saw something about that, yeah.
So hopefully, once again, we got a Queensland victory. Although you might be from New South Wales, so you might
I was
be.
going to say this might not be the time to discuss state allegiances, Ras.
If you could see the, if we had video of us at the moment, you'd see that he is wearing a Queensland shirt at the moment.
Ooh.
So we'll take that.
We can also see that
So over the top.
chip that over the fielder. We can also see that, Ras, you've got a sky blue t-shirt on.
Yes, that's just because the Heat are playing at the moment.
Look, I will say this. I'm true blue, I bleed blue, but when it comes to cricket, I don't feel strongly about it. I'm happy to, support Queensland, but when it comes to rugby league...
Oh, there we are. We're on TV now. He's got the Queensland shirt.
What a stitch up. Nah, look, when it comes to rugby league, there is no such thing as a second team in State of Origin. New South Wales, till I die, and when Latrell Mitchell gets on the field, Queensland will not have the shield.
That's all right. As we all know, there is a second team. New South Wales came second this year. So as Mather comes on to have a bowl, a little bit of banter after the commentary box as well. Good fun.
Look, they take no prisoners up here, let me assure you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a good quick single.
Back to the action. "12 runs to win." What do we have, 3 overs left?
Yeah, 3 overs left. Another wicket here might make it a little bit interesting.
I will say this. talking of rugby league, if the Broncos can lose that grand final, then anything can happen.
Yes, unfortunately, that's a sticking point with myself.
One of the all-time great bed defecations.
Oh, I'll try to block that out of the memory as a shot across the line for a single. Yes, with 20 minutes to go, I was feeling quite chipper. 20 minutes later, I was there may have been a tear or two coming down the right eye.
Big shout out as it comes in again.
Oh, nearly.
Big shout out to my good mate Fitzy, who's watching at home. He's just sent me a text. He's a big Panthers supporter. So shout out to you, Fitz, and I'm here getting into the Broncos fans.
That's all right. We won't hold that against you if you're a Panthers supporter. As Mather comes in for another ball. That's a good shot, straight down the ground. That will go for 4.
Oh, he's put some absolute hurt on that. And look, we have said stranger things have happened, but it's looking pretty good for the Taipans at the moment.
It is, unless they have a Broncos collapse. So,
well, Cleary's not playing for the Heat, so
no, should be right.
Yeah, I think they'll be home and hosed from here. Famous last words, though. Oh,
that's straight to a fielder that time. That's for the single.
Great leapfrog the ball, the batter at the non-striker's end, showing some fantastic agility and reflexes.
2 for 63, chasing 66. So 4 runs to win, 2 overs to go. I would say this will be our last over tonight for this game, as DeLacy's coming in to have one more over.
Do stick around though, ladies and gentlemen. The Pies versus the Vikings coming up next. It should be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, so shout out to Grillsy, who's the captain of Headland Pies, and his wife Meg, who had a baby girl earlier this week. Congratulations. Hope everything goes well, and Grillsy, stay off the beers. As DeLacy comes in for a ball.
Bit of a swing and a miss there from Waters, but he's not phased at all. He knows he's got nothing but time here. Just keeping calm. No need for anything rash or outlandish. Just keep the scoreboard ticking over. 4 runs to go.
Ooh. Well fielded. Little ring of the hands. He's having a look. Another little ring.
DeLacy in again.
Oh, there's an edge for 4. That's the end of the game. Takes the marker out. Handshakings will begin. Gilsey signs off 4 runs. Convincing victory here for Taipans.
Yeah, look, never in doubt, really. I mean, when Lamont started whacking them all over the place, you kind of knew. And in the end, they've won it with more than an over to spare.
Yes, Lamont straight off the bat probably took the game away from the better Heat tonight. You knew that 66 was never going to be enough. I thought 80 was par.
Yeah, in a T10, 80 is usually, you don't want to be getting any less than that. Lamond, he wasn't out there for that long, but he certainly made his mark. Waters provided that stability, really occupied the crease for a long time there, and brought the Taipans home. But
as young Waters, young fella just runs and tackles him.
So proud of his old man, and so he should be. Great knock, and I think in some years from now we'll see young Harry donning the orange and blue for the Taipans, and if his form in the Cricket Blast is anything to go by, it may be sooner rather than later. He'll have to conquer the under-10s first. But he carves up, and he's 5, and he holds his own amongst the 8 and 9-year-olds. So big things coming for young Harry, I think.
That's excellent to see. It's good to see the young juniors getting out there, having a run around and getting the family out there. So it's great things for Bundaberg cricket.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to take a break as we wait for the Headland Pies versus the Searles RV Centre Vikings to come on to the field. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.
Alright, here, welcome back to the second game of the night. We got Vikings versus the Pies here. We got Ollie with me tonight. I'm Toby Lamond, and it should be a good game, Ollie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Fresh off the back of a bit of a whooping from you boys. So
that was a good game.
Looking forward to this one.
It'll be interesting. These two teams at the bottom of the ladder, and hoping for a win, get off that bottom of the ladder, and hopefully don't get the wooden spoon.
Yeah, let's hope so. Big Kynan? No, Popey opening up.
Yeah, Pope, and then we got Adam Posibon and Scotty Irwin to opening the batting, and Hayden Pope to open the bowling.
What do you reckon, Tobes? Who's going to win?
Oh, it's tough. If these two batters get started early on, I reckon it's going to be hard chase for the Pies, but we'll just see. Obviously, Mitchie Parsons is out for the Pies. He's got a bit of a dislocated finger from last weekend, so...
One to look for the Pies is Narge. Unorthodox style of batting and keeping, but seems to work for him.
That's good.
He's got the call up back up to the ones tomorrow, so looking forward to seeing him.
It'll all be this first couple overs when the fielders are up. I reckon, Posy won't hold back.
Yeah, he tends to go large or go home.
Yeah. Scotty O in the face.
I'd imagine Popey will look to angle it in towards Scotty Irwin.
Pretty full and
Narge. Just as I was talking of Narge, his unorthodox style.
That will probably make the rope as well.
Let's one straight through his leg, so dear.
Yeah, good start for the Vikings.
Not so good for Narge.
No. Scotty Owen went for the big whoosh on that one first up. Didn't surprise me though, I thought he would. Popey were looking to get a bit straighter, I reckon, on this one.
See what he can do.
Yeah, good ball and well fielded.
Just gone to the first slip this time, showing Narge how to do it. Get down low. Who is that first slip?
I think it's kind of hard. Well fielded there. Got something on it. Popey again to Scotty Owen. Oh, well left.
That wasn't a shot I was expecting.
No, me either. Scotty just getting his eye in, I reckon.
Let's hope he gets his runs all tonight instead of tomorrow.
Yeah, 2-day cricket again tomorrow for the first day of the second round of 2-day cricket. North and East and Brothers and Ways will be taking each other on. Couple good games there.
Oh, big swing, and Narge has learnt his lesson and caught it.
He's gone hard there again. Well left, you could say.
Yeah, you could. You boys against Waves would be a good game. Be interested to see how Waves
it's always
bounce
good.
back.
Always a good rivalry. They got us last game, but yeah, hopefully we'll get the job over. No, there's a bit of rain coming next week apparently, but well, you never know. Popey again. A bit fuller.
Oh, and a slap down the ground for none.
Well, it's been a good start from Popey.
Yeah.
Hasn't done much wrong at all.
Solid start. None off the bat.
Posy wants to get on strike. He's itching down the non-striker's end.
Yeah. Don't think it takes a rocket scientist to work out how Posy will play. Pope is in.
It's well hit and
Grillsy's
on it.
Rolling back the ears.
How good that? One hand almost run out. And Scotty Owen will take the strike next over. Posy's kicking him.
Yeah, no strike for Posy. Who's going to be bowling?
This looks like possibly, I don't know, Grillsy might be coming on.
Off the back of a good spell last week. He picked up 3 wickets.
No, Nick Clark will come on.
He's your brother's teammate,
Yep.
isn't he?
Young gun from Brothers. Hasn't had much of a go this year, so be good for him to get a few overs up his belt. He might be bowling a fair bit tomorrow, so.
What does he bowl? Medium?
Yeah, Meds swings it a lot in, like you. Has that angle in.
So he should enjoy bowling at a lefty here early on.
Might get that slips action, might be in from Kynan Harden, Harry Kurakowski and Gully.
That's the voice of Chris Napper in the background you hear.
Nick Clark will come in. Scotty Owen won't hold back here. He'll go. They got protection, looks like, out at deep mid wicket, and I can't even see the other person from where we are, but Nick Clark in. A bit full.
Oh, he's been slapped for 4.
Yeah, find the gap there. Not a great start from Nico.
That's about your eyes light up there. That's what you want.
Scotty's probably kicking himself he didn't put that over the grandstand.
Nard seems to be getting loose, so perhaps he'll be having a bowl a bit later on.
Take the gloves off, throw them to someone else. Clarky in again.
Short this time.
It's very high.
Go on, Nodge.
Oh no. Landed between 3 players. Don't reckon there was much communication there from the boys. Well, it was better ball from Nico. Getting chances early on.
Yeah, be interested to see how Posy plays this first one.
I think I know how he's going to play it.
Yeah, give it a slap.
There's no one out of mid wicket. I think this may be going that way.
Stand outside off and give it a slap. Oh no, it's gone over cover. 4 runs.
Good shot. Didn't have anyone out there. Pick the gap. Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon Clarky should bowl to him? He's a hard batter to bowl to, obviously.
Yeah, I wouldn't be giving him too much width.
You almost put 2 back and just bowl really straight.
Yeah.
Hopefully hits one down the throat of mid on and mid off. But
that's what I think the best sort of ploy is. I'd stay away from giving too much width. Just pick that up well. Maybe a couple.
Just with a single out there.
And it's into the keeper.
Naj takes it quite nicely.
I think this is a showcase for tomorrow's game. I understand it's between him and Eric to have the gloves.
He's just getting warmed up, showing Eric how it's done.
Yeah. Be interested to see who Ben goes with the gloves.
Clark in again to Scotty. Straight out on the leg side. Well taken, Naj.
Showing us what he can do, big Naj.
Clark, you just got to take his time here. He hasn't bowled too bad. He's just obviously they're going pretty hard at him. So
yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? In these opening 2 overs.
Yeah,
all the restrictions.
Yeah, all batters just want to go big.
Yeah.
Oh, that's well bowled. Good comeback.
Well bowled.
Yeah, that's where you want to be, I reckon, in the early stages. Very full and straight at those stumps. I don't know about the first slip in gully.
Yeah, it's
early on,
isn't it?
Very attacking.
Is that Harry Kulikowski?
Yeah, gully. Yep. He loves fielding the slips and gully. Oh, got him.
What bowl, Clarky.
Good job, Nico. There you go, full and straight, does the job.
Nicely bowled. Just whilst we got Napper sat behind me, looking forward to this tomorrow, Chris. Yeah, some fun out there. Nah, we want a bit of juice in it, don't we, as a bowler? No. Red ball evens it out, makes it an even game.
Got young River Felsted coming out to bat.
Here he is, Big River. Went well, didn't he, at the festival
Yeah, very well.
last weekend?
Yeah.
Top run scorer, wasn't he?
Yep, he was, and yeah, we batted a fair bit together, and yeah, he looked really good out there. So hopefully he can continue his form in not only this but the 2-day cricket.
Yeah, hopefully he settles in nicely tomorrow.
He's on for a big one, I reckon.
Who is this on to bowl? There's probably more
I
familiar.
don't know. Do you know who this bowler is? Lockie McClellan coming on to bowl.
Is he at Norths? Waves.
Haven't seen much of him bowling at all, actually.
Grosey giving some words of advice.
Yeah. Yeah, Posy won't hold back here. Short boundary on the leg side. He's going big.
Yeah.
Here we go, Lockie on the bowl.
Ooh, interesting run up. Posy
Oh, chance here.
manages to find the gap. And they take one. Big River on strike.
When I saw that short, I thought that was going, but wasn't that badly bowled in the end. Almost created chance. River will be facing his first ball here.
Looking to continue his good form. Handy leg spinner as well, River. Placed a bit of him in the net.
Yeah,
Oh,
great shot.
what a shot that is.
Back foot punch through cover and should find the rope. Very long boundary out there though.
Absolutely crunched, but doesn't
It's really
find
well
the
fielded.
boundary.
Just be the 3. Really good start there from Riv.
Smoked it.
Don't know if that's what Posy will be looking to go for though.
Nah, I don't think it'll be
he-
as orthodox as that.
His style might be more into the grandstand given that $1,000 catch a go.
Oh,
Going for it.
oh no.
He dropped that.
He's been dropped.
Didn't even see that.
Who's that square leg?
Cannot tell from here.
Can happen under lights.
Bowler's not happy. In again.
Shot.
Well fielded. It's been alright over to start off with from Lockie. Probably hasn't bowled much because has he been playing twos this year, this bowl? I don't even know if he's been playing that much, but yeah, he's had a pretty good start here, so. In again to Posy.
Oh,
Well fielded. Well, he's looking to go,
yeah, he is.
and he's probably missed out a couple there. Thank you.
Short to Riv. Oh, and Riv just over points head for 4 runs.
Good shot there from Riv.
Riv's flying.
And that's over. Pretty good over there from the Vikings.
Yeah, good over for them.
That drop catch could be very costly though.
Yeah, not a man you want to drop early.
No, he could really go hard here for the next couple. That's the end of the power play, so.
Who's on now for a bowl?
Kynan hard, I think. Yep, Kynan.
Big Kynan.
Posy will be on strike. Naj putting the helmet on.
I think Kynan's off the short run tonight.
Is he bowling spin, possibly? Surely not.
Man of all sorts, Kynan. Yeah, he is bowling spin. Naj is up to the stumps. And
Yeah.
Naj certainly wouldn't be up to the stumps if he's bowling pace.
He's a pretty good keeper, though. I reckon he'd handle him pretty well.
Yeah, Naj can do most things. See what this is like from Big
This
Kynan.
could be very interesting.
Oh, leggies.
Oh,
Oh,
wasn't a bad start. Posy's tried to reverse sweep him over, probably third man there. Kynan in again. That's
well bowled, Kynan.
very well bowled, but fair shot there from Posy. Oh, to find the rope. Didn't think that was that much bad of a ball, to be fair.
Nah, that's good from Kynan.
Good shot there from Posy though. Saw the gap, big gap between mid on and deep square leg. That's another good ball.
Well bowled.
He's landed the first three here.
Yeah, impressive from
He might have to change from pace to spin after tonight.
Oh, there's the drag down,
Talked him up.
and there's the boundary.
Another good shot there. Through the covers.
Oh, he's going to pace now, Kynan. He's just giving Naj a signal. Naj is still going to stand up to the stumps.
Oh, sticking to spin.
Oh, he's changed his mind again.
Oh no, it is pace.
It is pace.
And that's going to be 4 as well.
Kynan's gone for a few here. Hand on the head moment.
Well placed there, Posy. Really good start here from the Vikings. Going over 10 and over. What's Kynan going to do here?
Seam, I reckon, again from Kynan. No, leg spin.
And he's gone for
Oh,
it.
gone for the big reverse dinger.
That must have shaved off stump.
Hand on head moment for Kynan.
It's an over. Pretty good over there from the Vikings.
Yeah. What was that, 12 from it?
I think so, yeah, 12 from it. 3 fours, couple dots.
Obviously next week we've got a big final. Taipans against the Heat.
Yeah, it'll be a good game.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You boys unbeaten, I think, aren't you, in the comp?
Oh, I think we've lost one at the start against the Pies, possibly.
Ah, okay.
But yeah,
Apart from
we
that.
got young Brody Coates from the Waves coming into bowl here. A good young player, good all-rounder, can bowl and can bat. And it'll be bowling to another young gun, River Felstead.
Yeah, this will be a good battle.
Will be. We won't hold back here, I reckon he'll have a bit of a swing as well.
Oh, you predicted right to... Oh, and the Jeepers under it.
And it's
Oh, safe as houses, Naj. You don't drop 'em.
Really well taken there from Naj. It's gone pretty high as well, to be fair.
Naj, don't drop 'em.
But yeah, well bowled by Brody as well. It wasn't a bad ball as well.
Yeah, it was.
Replay just turned his wrist a bit too early there. That's what you got to do. You got to go in these short formats. So
Naj takes a great catch.
Eric's quick out to the crease,
Oh, Eric
which is
Peterson.
unlike him. He's usually a bit slow out there to the crease, but he's getting out there. He wants the face. He wants to hit a few balls before tomorrow.
In fine form with the bat at the moment, Eric.
He has been batting well.
Good knock at the weekend.
Match winning knock. That was a really good game last week as well.
Yeah, it was. Good to see him and Big Steely at the
Steely.
end.
Massive few dinger, did he?
Few dingers from the big horse.
Wasn't here to watch, but I saw it.
Yeah, straight down the ground.
Love that. Brody would come into old Eric. Ball. Oh, it's bowled him.
Eric's gone first ball. Not the most gracious of shots from Eric.
Oh, Eric.
Oh, he
He's
has
smiled.
He has a little smile. Still laughing.
Well, Brody Coates is on a hat trick.
And
be
off Eric
interesting.
trudges.
think this is Kyle Stallen coming out to bat. Yep, it
He's
is.
walking off a pitch a lot slower than he walked onto it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a lot slower. Having a bit of a laugh though. Saving him for tomorrow. Oh well, hat-trick ball here from Brody. Kyle Stallen to face.
What cricket club's he at?
Brody.
Kyle Stallen.
Waves.
Waves.
Yeah.
Waves to waves.
Good little battle here. Really good start from Brody though, on the money. Girlsey working around his field. Field comes in a little bit.
See what happens there. Hat trick ball.
No one at mid wicket. Well, out on the boundary they do, but no one in close. Here we go. Hat trick ball. Full. Oh, he's edged it.
Nodge, you got to get there. Oh, Nodge.
He'd get the single, but Naj was in the game there.
Cost his teammate a hat trick. Oh, and he's dropped it again. Oh, Nodge. Takes one worldie and then he's got complacent on Nodge.
Well, really well bowled again from Brody, right on the money once again.
What a start this is.
Posse, I don't think he'll care that they're 3 down though.
No.
No.
Oh, big old ding.
That'll be 4.
For 4.
Didn't get all of that. Didn't get much of that at all actually. But he'll find the rope. I think now you got protection on the offside. I think you got to be pretty wide and full of the off stump here. You don't want to give him too much on the pads, otherwise he will hit that through the mid wicket and square leg region.
Been a really good over from Brody.
Oh,
Good
that's
variation,
not great.
but
That's massive.
it's been picked and it's been whopped for 6.
He tried something different and didn't pay off, and Posse's just
being a
gone bang.
beg, trying to ask for a free hit.
That ball's gone a long, long way.
Bit of warning, my housemate Arden Lankowski's being a bit grumpy and he's texted me saying he wants to go home, so end of the over I'm going to have to pass the duties over to
These
Napa
boys in the
behind
back.
me.
Still finding that ball.
Yeah, it was a big old hit. Oh, they found the ball.
Oh, Brody will try to hit back of a length here, I reckon.
Oh,
Yeah, got someone out there this time.
straight to Reece Grills. No, not Grillsy, sorry.
Curtis Duff, I think it
Good
is.
stuff. And that is the over. And that is my little stint done. I'm going to pass over to Naps.
Yeah.
After 5 overs, Dale Hodge and Katie Chapman sells RV Centre Vikings 3 for 49.
Bit of a change in the commentary. Back in business, but I have been deserted by Ras. However, I'm joined by the one and only Chris Napper.
Thanks
Naps,
for having me.
pleasure to be with you in the box, mate.
Definitely. Good to see some cricket. The boys are getting a move along here for the Vikings. Looks like Possie's hitting them alright, but he's got a couple of loose ones there, so definitely dispatch them. Looks like change of bowling. Curtis Duff here, left arm leg breaks. And Pos is almost hold that one out straight to long on first ball. And that looks like Nick Clark taking the catch down there.
Mate, Clarkey, safe as houses under those. He could catch them in his sleep with his eyes closed with both hands tied behind his back.
Yeah, definitely a good fielder, young Nick. Pretty sure last week he had a nice little run out from the fence down there as well, down in that section of the ground to the keeper's end. So definitely in the hot zone down there. That's where you want all your good fielders.
Very, very sharp fielder he is. So that takes us to 3 for 49? Or is that should be 4 for 49? We're waiting for the scoreboard to catch up with the game.
And Sean Pinney coming to the crease to join Kyle Stallen. Let's see if Curtis can land his leggies here. Might have got away with one there first up. A little bit short of a length.
Well, I think the good field placement certainly made up for that.
Definitely.
Ended up getting the scalp, but doesn't want to be tossing too many of those up, I think. Definitely risking that being carted straight over long on and over the fence.
Yeah, it's definitely the play with the current field with 4 up on the offside here. Only the deep cover by the looks of it, deep cover point. And that's exactly where Pinney goes first ball.
Well, he's found the space. Is that going to make it to the fence? It's been a slow outfield. Looks like he's made it. That should be 4 runs as signalled by Gilsey out in the middle.
Lovely shot off the mark there for Pinney.
Chips it over the covers. Rolls away for 4. Just ticking away the scoreboard. 4 for 53.
Ooh, and Duff lands the length there. Penny looking to go back. Vikings definitely motoring along here, still going at sort of 10 and over. Looking for a really large score here.
That one stopped there at cover.
Bit of a rank half tracker there, gets away with one. Oh, he's tossed that up, and that's beaten Penny all ends up.
Jeez, Penny is dead set asking to be stumped there. Nearly tripped out of his crease.
Get the dancing shoes on, playing around.
Yeah, look, I think if we've all learnt one thing from Johnny Bairstow, it's stay in your crease. Very little footwork there, but just that pushes that one over for a single. Keep the scoreboard ticking over, and that looks like it's over, so he will retain the strike. 4 for 54 here, and that's 6 overs gone. Naps, what would you say is par for the course here? We had a bit of a chat with Rass earlier when you guys were playing.
Yeah, from the last T10 round as well, I think the first game was really similar in terms of the first game ended up being scores of 60 and 70, and then that second game I think was 100 plays 90. So given the position that the Vikings are at, I'd be looking anywhere of 80 upwards. I think 80-90 would be the target at least.
Look, it's certainly within reach. Only 4 down. You know, if they get into gear here, I mean, we saw with young Toby Lamond, who was in the box earlier, you can really get some runs happening fast if you get your eye in and just tonk the ball over to the pavilion side of the ground where everyone's enjoying their Indian food and should be wearing a helmet if you're sitting there.
Well, in comes Ethan Hamill for a change of bowling. Dead ball.
Well, that you don't see every day.
But this is definitely the end to be going from. The short boundary pitches to the closest side here. Don't have to get too much of it, and yeah, everyone's in the chance for the $1,000 catch.
Is that the thing? Can you actually win $1,000 here?
You can win $1,000. Yes, there's been a couple
right.
of chances this year that have gone really close, but no one's managed to snag one. And Penny gets a nice little outside edge down to third man.
They're going for 2. Yes, he's called 2. He's got to get a move on here. Just made it in. Well, that's good running. I probably would have just thought there's 1 in that, but it's good eyes up cricket.
Definitely a valuable part of the game here. Even though it's 10 overs, those 2s add up very quickly. Keep things ticking over.
You know what they say, 2's twice as good as 1.
And a big swing and a miss from Penny, but they still get a bye through there.
Eyes up cricket, the specialty here. Good call from the non-strikers then to run, noticing that the keeper has let go of that one. They all add up in T10s, as you mentioned. Hamlin again now, just sorting out his run up. Here he goes.
Stalin puts that to backward point for a single.
Nice stroke play there. Doesn't need to get too much power on that, just need to push that on its way. Keep the scoreboard ticking over. 4 for 59 or 8 has the scoreboard updated. 4 for high 50s, shall we say.
Oh, and that's in Penny's arc, and that will be 4 runs. He's picked the gap there between long on mid-wicket.
Yeah, those kids down there playing a bit of cricket in the crowd will want to watch out with those balls coming at them very quickly.
Very much in the game. Penny likes to hit straight in the V, especially with mid-off being up here. I could see him potentially going over mid-off cover, looking for that gap here.
Hamilton again.
Oh, leaves that one alone, looking for the wide there. Must have just knocked that in.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Look, it's hard to tell from here. That looked wide to me, but I'll go with Stiddy's adjudication there. He does know his stuff, and I'm not one to question the great man.
I know as a bowler, I'm always trying to sneak it within that line there. I'll take every little inch.
It's not quite timed. That goes straight to the fielder. There's your single. 4 for 63 now, and that's over. 7 gone. By my maths, in a T10, that should be 3 to go.
Yep, 4 for 62. 10s get you 93 here, so 80 to 90, still very much in the game.
Slightly higher scoring game than we saw in that first outing. What was going through your head when Toby Lamond was just tonking them over the boundary on the full?
Oh, I think Matty Pos was putting into the slot a little bit into Toby's arc, but look, that's just T10 cricket, you know. Batsmen are just going to get away with it sometimes and play some really good shots, but as a bowler you get the next ball.
That's it.
Even though Tobe's got 2 sixes, Pos got him back on the third one at least. So all comes in roundabouts for the bowlers, unfortunately. And this looks like Sam Stutchbury coming into the attack with his right arm leg breaks.
Slight delay there from Gilsey.
And he pushes that one to just backward a point for the single. See what change in the field we have here for the lefty. See if they keep everyone up on the leg side here. Sam comes in again. Tosses that one up, and Stalin just straight bats that one straight back to him for a dot. So he comes in again. Drops that a little bit short, and Stalin gets that to the sweeper out in the deep on the leg side for a single. Sam getting into his over nicely here. Just the 2 off so far. Tosses that a little bit wider and find another single out to point. Really good over here so far from Sam.
Great fielding there too. That one could have easily snuck past point. The one-handed pick up. Stutchbury in again.
Tosses that one up and gets through everyone.
Slow outfield here. That one will just go for
2 byes. It's definitely been a bit of a change here with the bit of actual rain over the last 2 weeks. It's nice to see the ground nice and green, but from a batting perspective, it's not fun watching the ball just pull up before the rope a little bit more often. Sam tosses that up again.
Look, I mean, as you know, Naps, driving around Bundy the last few months, and it looks like an absolute dust bowl. It's great to see the green grass, and it reappeared very quickly too after just a week of rain, but from a cricket perspective, you would like a much faster outfield, but good for everyone that we've had a bit of rain.
Definitely, I'm sure all the farmers are appreciating that as well through the Wide Bay region. Very much needed, I'm sure. It looks like we're having another change in the bowling with Reece Grills bringing himself on the bowl here. The 2 overs to go. This would probably be the over to go for Penny to try and see if they can get themselves up to that sort of 80-90 mark.
In comes Grillsy. First ball of the over. Not a whole hell of a lot of pace on that.
And just beats Sam's touchdown there.
Yeah, pretty convincing shot there. That was always going to be 4. Grillsy's going to want a bit of movement there if he's not turning the heat up so much. I mean, it starts with the run-up. He's dead set jogging in. Look at that. Here we go.
And Penny.
I think that's 6.
That's that over the fence for 6. This will be the big over for the Vikings here.
Yeah, not what the Pies needed, unfortunately. Look, he's brought himself on. It's a show of leadership, but a bit tidier bowling perhaps. Here we come, ball number 3. He's missed that. The keeper's managed to stop that. Much needed dot ball for the Pies. 4 for 78, halfway through the over. Grillsy's having a laugh. He's loving it. This is what it's all about.
It's all about having a bit of fun at the end of the day. That's what cricket's about. And Penny hits that straight.
Tonks that
for 4. Right into Penny's arc there. Nothing that young Ethan Hamill can fetch along the boundary there.
Yeah, well, he with balls like that, he doesn't need an invitation, does he?
No.
Bit of chat out in the middle. In again now, Grillsy.
Oh, and that one's rolled.
He's looking more and more tired every time he runs in. The griller.
Just a bit of fun at the end of the day, I think, for him. So it's been a very social sort of night, I think. We were having plenty of laughs out in our game, so good to see a good bit of fun being had all around by everyone tonight.
4 for 82. Grillsy in again. Oh, he's edged that. Edged that right where the slips would have been if there were some. Fortunately for him, there weren't. That's the over.
Great over for the Vikings. 15 off. That was the big over that they needed.
Absolutely, they're going to get a very big score here, I think. They'll be eyeing off the triple figures, I reckon.
Very much in play here for another over like that.
If you tonk a few 6s down the ground, you can reach that triple figures mark easily.
And it looks like Harry Kurakowski coming on the bowl now. See if he can find some rhythm straight away, or if he's going to drop 1 or 2 in a little bit shorter to start. Coming into Penny. And straight to point.
Caught. Beautiful catch that. Kurakowski with a name like that, surely he's a former Polish international. Great bowling there.
Penny would be filthy there. I think he's thinking he's missed out there. A little bit shorter outside off. He could have put that anywhere, and he's found found point straight.
Yeah, well, he's fallen into the trap there, set by Kurakowski. That's exactly what he would have wanted.
And looks like we've got young Jack Munro coming to the crease now.
Jack Munro, I was coaching the Cricket Blasters with his sister Julie Munro, excellent coach. And if Jack, I've never seen him play to be fair, but if he's anything like Julie, he is going to have a red hot crack.
First ball here. Darts it in.
Last over of the innings, not really any time to get your eye in. You sort of just want to go for it straight up. And we're seeing signs of that with a big swing. Didn't get any runs, but he's still on strike.
When he flat bats that one straight through Stallin's legs for the single down to long on. See what Stallin can do here, hitting it to the shorter boundary on the leg side here.
Well, we've seen Stallin's reflexes and agility to get out of the way of that ball. Now what can he do from the striker's end?
And
shot.
Swept that
Oh.
straight to deep mid-wicket. Young Ethan's had a good red hot crack at that and unfortunately not been able to collect that one. And it's gone for 4.
He's possibly lost it in these beautiful Salter Oval lights. Those can be tough ones. They come at you very fast.
Kurakowski darts that one a little bit quicker and he deposits that one over mid-wicket for another 4. Nice little healthy kick here at the end for the Vikings, pushing it along.
Good up above the 90 mark. Couple balls left, or maybe just the one.
I think 2 to come here, so
2 to come, so 100's still not out of the question, but either way 92 is a very good total and they'll be happy to add whatever they can.
that'll definitely take a little bit of chasing, with the Pies having somewhat skinny sort of batting lineup this year, so will definitely make for an interesting chase as Kurakowski comes in. Tosses that one up. And
Beat everyone.
Gets through everyone again. And Munners is going to push Stahl here. He's looking for 3 and Stahl's almost been lapped. And they could almost get 4 here.
Overthrows? No.
And that's it. Vikings end up 5 for 95 after their 10 overs. Some nice little performances from Adam Posibon with 30 off 16 and Sean Pinney there at the end with 29 off 19. And Stalin there in the last over finding the boundary a couple of times.
Well, the Pies will have their work cut out for them in the chase, as you mentioned.
Be interesting to see what sort of lineup they run out tonight in terms of their batting, with Hayden Pope potentially being somewhere near the top of the order. Someone like maybe Sam Stutchbury gets a crack, or who else have we got down there in that lineup? Maybe Kynan Hart at the top goes really hard at the ball, tries to find the boundary. So yeah, it'll be a very, very interesting chase. But I think we'll be taking maybe a 10-15 minute break depending on the umpires, and we'll be back with the action very soon. And welcome back. Pies coming out to bat, chasing 96 runs to win, with the Vikings making 95, and it looks like Kynan Hard facing up at the striker's end and Naj left-hander at the non-striker's end. And it looks like it could be Kyle Stalin to bowl, open the bowling.
Sounds like we've had some Foo Fighters on the speakers in the innings break, and it's just come to an end as the cricket's about to get underway.
Oh no, that's Eric Peterson with the ball in hand, sorry.
Apologies to Eric and his family for that error.
Haven't got my glasses on, unfortunately. It's a long way up here in the box.
I'm sure he'll understand.
Eric's a very forgiving bloke. As he comes in, first ball to Kynan, hits him on the pad.
Small appeal there, but don't think that was anywhere near being out. But high tension here at Salter Oval. Obviously a big total to get for the Vikings. That one's gone through the covers.
Young River Felsted chasing that one out there as they get 2. Now, if there was anyone in the stands, seeing how Kynan's batted over the last couple of weeks, they are very much in with a catch chance here. And he's tried to put that into the stands. Didn't quite get anywhere near that, unfortunately. So Eric races through his over, and Kynan gets the single through to mid-off. As Naj faces up here, taking his time, getting ready.
Will he look to get off the mark first ball, do you think? Is he a fast starter?
Last week against the Heat, he sort of struggled a little bit against Artie Richardson. A bit of the slower bowling. He sort of took his time a little bit and couldn't pierce the field. Was definitely looking for the single. Big sweep shot, loud
Big
appeal.
Stiddy's given that. Not a good start for the Pies. Tough total to get, and they're 1 for 3 in the first over. Vikings will be very happy about that as they all come in to celebrate in the middle. Pats on the back and high fives all round.
Nice cheap wicket to start. Exactly what they'd be after.
Who's this coming in now for the Pies? I can't quite tell.
Hayden Pope coming to the crease. Been in a little bit of form. Scored plenty of runs over the last couple of years. Really good opportunity for him again here tonight.
Bit of AC/DC now in the background.
Playing all the classics. And
Big
now
rock and roll town, Bundaberg. We're loving it.
And now it does look like we do have Kyle Stallen coming on the bowl. Coming on to bowl some meds by the looks of it. Which might be somewhat effective as it sort of kept low a little bit tonight. I think the pitch has had a little bit of traffic over the last couple of weeks, so bowl it nice and straight and hit into the 2 deep men out at long on and cow corner, because that's where Kynan will be looking. He'll be looking at Calvin Street, I reckon.
Might want to call the local police and get a roadblock happening, because the insurance companies will be having a nightmare.
If he does manage to get it out there, that is going to be a big hit, especially being the furthest pitch over. He will have gotten every single bit. As he walks down the wicket, hits that straight over the bowler's head, and just clears the picket fence for 6.
Not sure if yes. Oh yeah, Gilsey signalled that. Yep, 6 runs. Just wait to have that confirmed. Thought it might have bounced just shy. Very hard to tell from up here in the box. In again now.
Tries to do a similar thing. Stallen drops it in a little bit shorter and gets punished through backward point.
Very nice cut shot there. Straight to the boundary. Very expensive over here. The Pies really making up for that shaky start in the first over. They were 1 for 3 now, 1 for 14. It's quite the recovery. Well, things change fast in a T10.
Drops that in a little bit shorter. They've just pulled up the man from cow corner, and it's gone straight down there.
Now, it is Friday night, and I've had a long week, but if my mental calculations are correct, that's 14 off 3 balls.
Yeah, this could be an expensive over. Really get the roll on for Kynan here. And looking around the field, I'm not sure if there's too many options with the ball for the Vikings tonight, unfortunately. He drops that in short again, and Kynan has cleared the picket fences again.
Big 6. 20 off 4, that.
Might not be wearing a lead, but I don't think Stallin's bowling quick enough to try and hit his head, unfortunately. But yes, I think the Vikings could be struggling tonight. No Jeremy Haxmar. No Dean Krebs.
Bit of a spare parts look inside, isn't it?
Yeah, I think every side's sort of been struggling tonight. Bit of bare bones, Skelton and crew. Couple of ring-ins.
Look, at this stage of the season, you're just sort of doing your best, looking to get through it. Stalin in again now. Well, that's a bit better. They'll look for 2 here. Challenge the old hamstrings, and they'll get it.
A little bit nicer result for Carl there, not getting put to the fence.
Yeah, look, there'll be a morale boost for him, but there's no escaping the fact that it's been a destructive over.
If he can escape with a dot here.
No such luck. It's going down to the boundary fence. Are they going to cut that one off? No, it looks like it's gone for 4. And I feel like that's 26 off the over.
Yes, very expensive over. So that'll definitely put them in the game.
Mate, 26 off the over. If I'm playing stick cricket on my phone, I'm pretty happy with that.
Oh, it's an amazing over. You'd be hoping for 26 and over every time at stick cricket back in the old days. Anything less than 24 was a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, it means you're not hitting any sixes. No, that's a good recovery. Really good recovery there from the Pies. They needed it. 1 for 4 at the end of the first over. They've added 26 to the total. No complaints about that.
And it looks like Geordie Mather's coming on the bowl. Backing up from his heat game earlier. Which I thought Geordie did really well. Oh.
Small appeal there.
Hits the pads again tonight, Geordie. Sliding down the leg side.
Yeah, Stiddy's not having a bar of it, and rightly so. That one definitely not out, but a dot ball, just what the Vikings needed, and they need more of it.
As he puts that on a length for Hayden, and he absolutely crunches that through cover for 4 runs. Brilliant shot there from Popey.
Well, if they keep going like this, they'll be eyeing off this this total pretty quickly. They might even get there before the halfway point. I mean,
I think that one might be a little bit of a stretch, but it could definitely be over very quickly at this rate. I'd be expecting a bit of a change of pace next over with the end of the power play. Oh,
just missed the hands there. We got fielders chasing. They're coming back for 2.
They might push for 3 here.
They're pushing. Great running between the wickets.
And that looks to be Clayton Outerbridge there at short cover. Let's put that one down. As Kynan looks to deposit that about 30 rows over the grandstand.
Yeah, most of the power behind that shot going straight up, so it didn't actually go that far. They've come back for 2. I mean, after that second over, they can be happy with 2s and 3s. They don't really need boundaries at this stage. They'll get to that 95 if they just keep ticking the scoreboard.
Oh, and that's out. Kynan's come down the wicket a little bit and tried to again put that over the grandstand. Nice bit of glove work there from Jade Hyde.
Well, they have to break this partnership sooner or later. But it's been very destructive and might be too little too late here. Another ball left in this over. They're 1 for 39, 2 for 39, I beg your pardon.
Perfect little T10 cameo from Kynan. Looks to be 31 off 12 balls there, so can't ask for anything more in a T10 game where someone can really take the game away with an innings like that.
That's it. You don't want to occupy the crease for long, but you do want to make it count.
And it looks like Sam Stutchbury coming to the crease.
Big Sammy Stutchbury, we saw him roll the arm over in the previous innings. I was looking to do a bit of damage with the willow in hand. Just waiting to get our field set. Stutchbury having a bit of a chat to the keeper. What are you looking at, Keeps? Just blocks that. No run. Dot ball. That's the end of the over. Not as bad a result there for the Vikings. Not too many runs conceded, but 2 for 39 off 3 does not bode well for the Vikings. Pies in a very commanding position here.
Now we do see that change of pace here with young River Felsted coming coming into the attack to bowl his right arm leg breaks here.
He'll be hoping to get a bit of turn off this pitch. Bamboozle the batsman. And maybe knock a pole out of the ground or two. I don't know if defence will do it for the Vikings at this stage. They're going to need to get some people out.
100% agree here, especially if they can get Hayden here. That'd be a big wicket. See, he tosses that one up there. Gets to 45 on the offside. Nice bit of flight again from River.
Pretty full, that one.
Yeah, Popey just playing that one back to him.
2 dot balls, good start to the over.
Lovely start. If they can find a couple of dot balls here and jag another wicket, we're very much back in the game.
And that's the last thing they needed. 4 runs there.
A little bit of width created there by Hayden. Just puts that one between the two fielders at point.
Not a whole hell of a lot they could do about that.
Nah, short boundary out there. As soon as you get anything on the bat there, she's going to run nice and quick to that short boundary. So Hayden comes down the wicket and
We've got a fielder there.
hits the sweeper.
Just a single. Stutchbury back on strike, 2 for 44.
River just commanding his field here.
Well, it's good the young fella's got the confidence to do that. It's a very good sign. Good sign of things to come. He's got a promising career ahead of him.
And Sam creates a bit of room for himself, comes across to the offside and finds the gap behind backward square there. Gets it over the ring there, another four runs added to the score. Yeah, I think Rivers coming off some runs last weekend as well for some rep cricket. Made a brilliant 90, I think, from what I heard with the bat. Bit of a match-winning knock. And Sam's tried to do the same thing again. Bit of a sweep over backward square, didn't get any of that.
Yeah, not quite timed it. Good deceptive bowling there from the young fella. And you're absolutely right, he's been in a bit of a purple patch of late. Taking the rep scene by storm. 4 overs down. We're 2 for 48. Very easy days here for the Pies. They'll be very happy with this position, particularly after that pretty disastrous first over. Things were looking quite shaky.
Definitely.
But they have steadied the ship with a great second over and some pretty solid third and fourth overs too, to be well within range of this big score of 95 by the Vikings.
And Scotty Irwin bringing himself on the bowl here. Oh, that looked like it shot through a little bit. He could be a big chance here, Scotty.
It's looking dangerous.
Yeah, if it's keeping low like that, get that on the stumps and things could be troublesome here. Could be some lights flashing up on the stumps.
Just snuck that one over the field. Might not quite have the power on it. No, it's going to get there. 4 runs. They'll take us to 2 for 52, I believe.
Pies still motoring along here, finding the boundary consistently.
It's what you want in these T10s. You got no time to mess around with singles. Oh, that's a shot.
Someone's in the game there for a catch, and no one's there to claim the $1,000.
That's cleared the boundary by some distance. Big 6 as the Black Eyed Peas echo over the speakers, and tonight is indeed going to be a good night. If you are a Pies fan, it looks to be.
A little bit better from Scotty, not as short.
Yeah, it's a much better area. Doesn't get through the covers, that one. Much needed dot ball. 2 for 58.
Needs to try and get out of the over here. 2 balls to come.
Very finesse shot there.
That is not what the Vikings wanted at all. Another boundary. Still going at 12s easily here. The Pies.
That'll be one more ball left in the over. 2 for 62. And then we're at the halfway point.
So he just chips the ring there.
Well placed fielder there. Just a single. Stutchbury will retain the strike, I think.
Yep.
And 2 for 63, 5 overs gone. Well, they're in the box seat, and there's no two ways about it.
Definitely.
But cricket's a funny old game. And, as I pointed out previously in the Taipans versus the Heat match, mistakes do happen, and you just have to look to the 2023 Grand Final where the Broncos had it won and they lost the unlosable match.
I'm sure that'll be a sore spot for plenty of Broncos supporters out there.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Change of bowling with Sean Pinney coming on. Tosses that out wide. Yeah, the Pies needing 30 off the last 5. Run a ball sort of cricket here. Very much in the box seat.
Finds the fielder out there. That's a single, but as you said, Naps, that's all they need.
Vikings will very much be looking for a wicket here just to try and find some sort of momentum or stem it here from the Pies. Oh, and that's missed everything.
Oh, that's out.
And it's ended up being a stumping.
Yeah, Stiddy's given that. He's got a keen eye. I'm not going to question it. That might be the scalp they needed.
Yes. Young Sam's just tried to come down the wicket a little bit and just missed the big sweep shot, unfortunately, and not being able to get back in time. And it looks like young Nick Clarke coming to the crease. This could be the chance for the Vikings. Open the door. Again, you said cricket's a funny game. Anything can happen. That could be the shift.
Well, when you look at a cricket match as a whole, you look at the turning points, the key moments that matter. And this is the time for the Vikings to stand up. They just got 1 wicket, got to make it 2 if they want to be able to defend this total with 5 overs to go. Less than 30 runs in hand. It might be exactly 30 runs in hand.
And you'll probably see the Vikings squeeze young Nick here to start off with as well. Bring a couple of fielders back inside the circle.
Put that pressure.
Make it difficult for him.
Nice easy single there. Off the mark.
And I think Hayden's going to be the key here for the Pies. If he bats through for the next 3 overs, I think they win this game easily. But if they can jag this wicket here, the Vikings are very much in the game.
Smart shot. Just a single. As we've said, you do the maths. That's all that's necessary. No need for big silly swings, dancing down the wicket. Play smart cricket. Very full ball there. Just blocks that. Good defence. No need to panic. 3 for 67.
Penny get out of his over here. Another dot here. A single to finish a very tidy over. Very tidy over from Sean Penny. Just drags the game back.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't quite say game on just yet, but it's certainly... the Vikings have certainly pulled it back to within reach somewhat. 4 overs to go. The Pies will need 27 to tie, 28 to win from here. I think. Seems right.
Yeah, that seems right. Yep, 28 to win. And it looks like Adam Party Posibon coming on to bowl. This could be very much one of those key moments as he comes in and gets a dirty wicket to start.
Well, you called it, Naps. Key moment.
Well, I thought the key moment was potentially going to go the other way because last year Pos bowled an over for the Heat and I think it went for about 28.
What's happening? He's has it been called a no ball?
I think he's been called a no ball for throwing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening.
Mate, the game that keeps on giving.
It'll be interesting to see if the umpires call this again. I've seen Pos bowl in the nets a couple of times and I can't say that the arm's been straight once.
Look, we'll have to get the protractor out. I think, has he called it again?
He's called it. They've called it again for another no ball. Another no ball free hit.
Oh, this is a disaster for the Vikings. He's not changing his action either.
I don't think Pos can change his action here, unfortunately.
I think Stiddy might have to cut him some slack if we're going to get through the over.
I think it's Gilsey that's given him the no balls there, but that's a lovely shot from Popey. He's pitched that one up for a change and Popey's played a lovely lofted drive over mid-off.
Once those extras got added on, we have arrived at 3 for 75. 21 runs for the Pies to win. Pretty similar shot there. Doesn't quite find the gap. They should get a single.
That was probably a chance there.
Yeah, if you back yourself and you go for the dive, you might get there. Or you might pop your shoulder and the ball goes past.
Big dirty swipe from Nick there.
Posy in again.
Clarkey gets that one down to Munners here. It's long on for a single.
3 for 77. Well, this over has probably had 11 or 12 balls to it. Feel like we're getting close to the end. Straight down a long on again, this time rolls along the ground. Not a great throw from the fielder there either, but good backing
Jack
up.
Munro. Well, that over definitely had everything. I wasn't expecting to see a bowler get pinged for throwing the ball.
No, particularly when there was a wicket at stake. You know, you often see a front foot no ball when someone gets out. You don't often see a chucking no ball when someone gets out.
I think that's the first time I've seen that live.
Yeah, I'm racking my brains, but I can't quite recall another instance.
Change of bowling again with young Jack Munro to come in and bowl his right arm off breaks.
Game on the line here. 3 overs to go.
Flights that one nicely.
That should go for 4.
Another excellent shot from Hayden.
Be 3 for 82 here. Pies on the home stretch. 13 to tie, 14 to win. 3 overs to go. Well, 2 overs and 5 balls to be fair, but looking like party time for the Pies at this point. Could be famous last words.
Very much so.
Nice easy single there. Oh, maybe not. Looks like he was safe. Gilsey doesn't want a bar of it. Bells go back on. Lights stop flashing. 3 for 83.
Munners gives that plenty of flight and sneaks it through.
Coming back for 2.
Mid wicket there. Need 11 now the Pies to win. Very much, you said, on the home straight here.
Full toss.
Oh,
That's gone for 4.
and that's
Just snuck past the fielder's hands there.
I think almost gone straight through cover's hands.
Yeah, that one hurts. 3 for 89. We might even get there this over if they're adventurous, the Pies. Munro in again.
Drops that in a little bit shorter, and Nick gets that to long on for the single. And one clean strike and the game will be done here. I think Hayden will be looking over cover as
A double bounce. Well, this game has really given us
this
everything.
This has given us a lot. Next thing you know, we'll be seeing the bowler come in and roll the ball along the ground, and then I think we might have seen it all. Who knows, maybe another man cat or something like that. Then we really get all the party works.
Just another single there. Well, that's the over. 3 runs to tie, 4 to win, 12 balls to go. Can't really see a path to victory for the Vikings at this point.
At least it looks like the boys are having fun out there. I think Adam Pos is getting stuck into Jack about his double bounce to no ball, but I'm sure Munners can go back and say he got pinged for throwing the ball. So plenty of fun being had by the boys.
Yeah,
by the looks of it.
I'd certainly rather get a double bounce no ball than a chucking no ball, particularly when someone's been caught out. So yeah, I'd certainly rather be in Jack's shoes than Poz's. Yeah, good to see the boys out there having fun, getting into each other. Bit of smack talk never hurt anyone.
Part of the fun of the game. And it looks like Aiden White coming on to bowl.
That's a wide. Well, it's all academic now. That shouldn't make too much of a difference. 2 runs to tie, 3 to win. That might be all she wrote. Is that going down to the boundary? No, it's been picked up. They're coming back for 2.
And scores will now be level.
Well, we'll have to see something quite extraordinary here from the Vikings to even get a tie.
I'm half expecting a wide here or something to finish the game. It's been that sort of finish. And that could be 6 runs to finish the game.
Well, when you need a single, why not go for 6?
Go for glory, and Popey sort of just chipped that one to the short boundary.
Great win there for the Pies. 3 for 101, the final score with about an over and a half to go. Stiddy takes the bails off at the non-striker's end, and we are all done and dusted for the evening, Naps.
Definitely, and Hayden Pope just steering the ship nicely. Looks like 49 not out there, just falling short, and Kynan hard with his 31 up the top. So plenty of good hitting tonight on offer from the Pies.
Now, don't forget, the viewers at home will be seeing your heat, Naps, up against the Taipans in the final. Is that next week?
Yeah, next Friday night, 6:30 kickoff. Come down to Salter Oval. Come watch the boys. We should be fired up. Have a couple more troops back in action, so it should be a good game against the Taipans. I think they should have a couple more back as well. So it'll be a cracking game. So definitely want to come down, see the action live. Beers are nice and cheap in the bar. Got the wonderful food in the canteen as well, which you were getting into earlier tonight. No place you'd rather be in Bundaberg for the Friday night.
Mate, I'm definitely partial to the butter chicken. I can't talk it up enough. Couple great games here tonight. And will the Pies be playing the Vikings in a third place playoff as well, or is it just the one game next week?
Just the one game with the grand final.
Well, I expect to see then the Pies and the Vikings players down here getting on the beers and the curries, cheering the boys on. Should be a good vibe.
Should be plenty of fun, that's for sure. So, yeah, another wonderful evening. Thank you again to White Bear ITV for all the support with all the cameras and everything that they do. Couldn't do it without these guys. They do a wonderful job. So they'll be streaming again next Friday night for the final. So if you can't unfortunately make it to the game or interstate, this is the perfect way to watch the game and keep checked in. So another big night of action next Friday night.
That's it. I'll be down the sunny coast. So I'll certainly be tuning in. Should be an absolute cracker. That's it for us, folks. We'll see you next time.
Okay, joining us this evening we have Chris Napper from Wade and Belinda Abbott's Better Home Living Heat. Chris, you guys played the early game tonight up against Dale and Natalie Rethamel's Tackle Vans Taipans. 4 for 66 you got with the batting. What was your take on that in the 10 overs?
Look, I was happy with the young fellas up the top. It was sort of more about them tonight. If they came back after 10 overs and we're not out, and whatever score we took on the board, I would have been happy with, just to give them a bit of a crack and a bit of experience. So it was good to see them have a good opportunity.
Generally quite under strength tonight. You knew that going in. You're happy with the young fellas and their efforts, but obviously looking forward to next week's grand final.
Definitely, it was still a good bit of a hit out for a couple of boys. Matty Posibon came in at the end and whacked the ball pretty hard, which was good to see. So he'll definitely take that into next week, hopefully, if he gets the opportunity with the bat towards the end of the innings.
Now the Taipans have got up over you tonight. It's a T10 game. Do they take the psychological advantage into the grand final next Friday night, or does tonight's game really count for nothing?
I wouldn't say it counts for nothing, but I think they'll probably still be confident with tonight. Mitchell Waters came out and hit them really well, and Toby Lamond at the top of the order as well hit some really big sixes. So I think they'll take some confidence from that. But we'll be back up and firing, ready for the grand final next week.
Yeah, both teams, you'd have to say, were quite under strength. It was a T10 game tonight. We're probably really looking at two totally different teams in a totally different format with T20 next Friday night. how much you're looking forward to playing in the grand final next Friday night?
It's a grand final. You always got to get up and about for a grand final. So sometimes they don't come around for too many people. So just to be in the grand final itself's a wonderful achievement. But as I think Adam Posibon was saying in an earlier interview, that Wade hasn't won one yet. So it's about time that we deliver for him.
And will you guys do anything special this week? Will you get together to have a training session or have a meeting and devise game plans to take on the tackle van taipans?
We haven't trained all year for the heat, so I think we'll probably keep that the same, and we'll just go out there, have a bit of fun and work to some sort of a plan, depending on how the day goes. Things can change pretty quickly out on the field, so just be ready to adjust on the fly.
And players missing from tonight, other than Arden Lankowski, who's going to be looking at being back on board for the GF?
We should have Sam Pearson and Ryan Norton back in the side, and I think Ned Jenner and Roy Heath are the other couple to come in. So some very handy additions with the bat, and Roy to open the bowling. So that'll be very handy for next week.
Yes, Sam Pearson, Ryan Norton, having both played for Wide Bay, two very experienced players, big hitters with the ball, and both very good in the field. So good luck for the grand final next week, and hopefully for Wade Abbott's benefit, the Heat do get up.
We'll definitely get up, don't you worry.
Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
Thank you.
We have stand-in skipper for Headlands Pies, Reese Grills. Reese, no Mitch Parsons tonight. Stand-in skipper. You get the win. You avoid the wooden spoon. Have you sent a text to Mitch Parsons to let him know that you've avoided the wooden spoon?
No, I haven't sent a text to Mitch yet, but a few of the boys did mention that we did win because he wasn't here. So, no, Mitchie did a great job throughout the year, and just filled in tonight as I did in the very first game when he was out.
The Vikings put 95 runs on the board. Adam Posibon batted well. Sean Pinney batted well. Were you guys happy to keep them under the 100 mark, or with the batting being a little bit skinny this year, were you confident going in to chase down that total?
Yeah, we said at the halfway mark that we could get the 100 or 95. Obviously, we knew they were down a few bowlers, as well as we give everyone a bit of a bowl and had a bit of fun out there. But we knew we could get them, and the way Conan got off to a good start with 30 odd in a hurry, and Hayden Pope did the job with 49 not out.
Yeah, the boys really brought it home. Hayden Pope showed some good experience tonight, represented Wide Bay this year. Got to be happy with his form at the end of the season. Yeah, he's coming off a pair last week for across the wave, so just for him to get a few runs out in the middle, get a bit of time for himself, and good to see him back in the runs. Team owner Billy Moorhead not here tonight, but has he been alerted to the win tonight? No, but I'm hopefully he's been watching on Wide Bay ITV. But no, I'm sure Billy will be in touch with us, and just thank everyone for their efforts throughout the season. Looked like the boys had a fair bit of fun out there towards the end. Everyone got a little bit of a bowl. Was it a good atmosphere out in the field during those final few overs? Yeah, no, both teams played tonight in very good spirit. Everyone had a lot of fun. Obviously, there was no final spot on the line, but it was good to see, especially those younger guys getting an over or two, and having a lot of fun. That's what it's all about. So well done to the Pies for avoiding the wooden spoon. Just before you go, Reese, a tip for next week's grand final, Better Home Living Heat up against Tackle Van's Taipans. Who do you see coming out on top? I probably will have to sway with the Taipans. I just think they've probably got a bit too much depth. Heat obviously missing Arden Lankowski and Paddy Marshman. I just think the Taipans' depth will get them home. Righto, thanks very much for joining us. Righto, thank you. Reese. Adam Posibon from the Vikings. A bit of a tough game tonight, Adam. 5 for 95 off your 10 overs. You yourself batted quite well. Were you guys happy with the score that you got to start with?
Yeah, for sure. Posting 95 in our T10 game's always good. Setting the team chasing anything over 8 runs and over, you got to back yourself as a bowling unit to get the win. But yeah, just not the way it went tonight. Yourself 30, Sean Pinney 29. No one else sort of really went on with it. Would have been nice to get the magic triple figures, get into those hundreds, just a psychological barrier there. Yeah, like I said, I think we started very well, which we kind of have been doing all year, but just a couple of the middle overs, they just bowled really well and pinned us back, and then Pinney at the end hit a couple of nice shots to get us up to 95.
Now, were you confident in being able to defend that particular score, or was it always a little bit shaky depending on how the wicket was going to play later in the game?
To be honest, we had no bowlers. So, and last game of the season, we'd already had the final. We thought we'd give everyone a bit of a bowl. So, a couple of people got a few overs that they probably wouldn't have. So, but yeah, just a bit of fun at the end, and yeah, they batted well and chased the runs down. Yeah,
Pies ended up at 3 for 101. Hayden Pope batted really, really well. They scored the winning runs in the 9th over, but it looked like everyone had a good time right through to the end there.
Yeah, Stalin tried to bounce Kynan a couple of times and got hit onto Kelvin Street, so never a good way to start a bowling innings, but a lot of fun.
And next week's final, we'll see the Better Home Living Heat take up against Tackleben's Taipans. Have you got a tip for us?
I'm going to go Better Heat. Wade, he's had a team in the comp since the start and hasn't won one yet, so I reckon this is his year. He'll get one.
Adam, thanks very much for joining us.
Cheers. Thank you.